have a decent chance of staying sober. He didn't have the years of use many people have by the time they get arrested, so if we could assist his exit from a life of addiction, this was our last best chance and we should make our best effort. After another person or two spoke, the judge said he had come to a decision. He said, 10 days as recommended is typical for the crime and as a first offender, but the court has had an unusual consideration in that a family member has come forward and made a pretty compelling argument for the court to hand down a lengthier sentence, and I feel sufficiently moved to not go with the prosecutor's recommendation. My brother shot me an evil glare. The judge continued, instead, I'm sentencing the defendant above the standard sentence for the charge. My brother's face turns red in anger as he shoots me a steely stare, and while I appreciate the sentiment of Mark's older brother, I simply cannot give Mark 180 days, or even 90 days in confinement, as it's outside the permissible range for a first offense. So I hereby sentence the defendant to 30 days in juvenile detention for burglary in the second degree, 3 years supervised probation, restitution to be determined in another hearing. My brother stands up seething at the judge and screams, "Fudge you." The judge bangs his gavel sharply. I am now adding an additional 30 days to the term of confinement for contempt of court. My brother kicks the leg of the table in front of him and screams again, "Fudge you, judge." Another gavel bang on the bench top, another 30 days for contempt. "Mark, I suggest you rethink the wisdom of your outbursts in my court." "Fudge off." My brother answers as he slumps into his seat next to his attorney. Another sharp rap of the gavel. Another 30 days for contempt of court. "Mark, we can do this all day long if you want, all I have is time to give you." My brother folds his arms and stares as the judge tries to intimidate him with his glare, but makes no sound. The judge stared back at my brother for several minutes, and when it was apparent my brother was done with his tantrum in court, the judge said something to the effect that the final outcome was that my brother was now to serve 90 days for contempt for his outbursts in court, in addition to the original 30 days for the burglary charge for a total of 120 days. It's kind of funny how things worked out as I requested, how a burglary of $27,000 in property only would have got him 30 days, but outbursts of "fudge you" and "fudge off" landed him 90 days. If you're wondering how my brother turned out, my business partner and I hired him as an employee of ours once he was released. He was a general contractor specializing in landscape construction. Then with an eye towards the future, he moved on to a position with another company with more potential than he had with us. He steered clear of his addiction to the white stuff for a few years before he went backwards, overdosed, and passed away at 24.